It all began with a group of friends, eager for an adventure in the quiet, wooded town they lived in. They'd heard whispers of a creature known as the Slender Man, a shadowy, faceless figure who supposedly haunted the woods. According to local legends, he was unnaturally tall, dressed in a black suit, with long, thin arms that could stretch impossibly far. The friends didn't believe the stories. They were just a bit of fun, something to tell around a campfire. But when they dared each other to venture into the woods one dark, misty night, they were about to find out that the legend of the Slender Man was far more than a campfire tale. As they entered the woods, the air grew cold, and a heavy silence settled over the group. The trees seemed to close in around them, casting long, eerie shadows under the moonlight. They laughed nervously, joking to hide their fear, until one of them noticed something strange. A tall figure standing just at the edge of the clearing, almost blending into the shadows. The figure didn't move, and the air felt thick with dread. At first, they brushed it off as a trick of the light, or maybe a shadow cast by the trees. But as they walked deeper into the woods, they felt as though they were being watched. Whenever they turned around, the figure was a little closer, still silent, still unmoving. One of the friends pulled out his phone, hoping to take a video. But as he lifted it to record, the figure vanished. The friends' laughter faded into panicked whispers. The woods seemed to grow darker, and they began to feel trapped. Then, one of them heard a faint whisper, like a voice, but not quite human, calling them deeper into the forest. Despite the fear gripping them, they pressed on, hoping to find some sign that this was all a prank, that someone was playing a joke on them. But the figure kept appearing, closer each time, until they could see that it had no face, just a smooth, pale mask, where eyes, nose, and mouth should have been. Finally, they panicked, turning to run back the way they came. But as they did, the figure seemed to stretch and warp, blocking every path, appearing at every turn. It was as if the forest itself was alive, trapping them with this faceless creature that seemed to be toying with them. One by one, the friends split up in their terror, each one fleeing in a different direction. The next morning, a search party went looking for them. They found only fragments of torn clothing, scattered cell phones, and eerie handprints pressed into the ground. The friends were never seen again. To this day, people say that if you wander too far into those woods, you might see a tall, shadowy figure in the distance, a figure with impossibly long arms and no face, waiting in silence, watching. The legend of the Slender Man is a chilling reminder that some stories aren't just tales, they're warnings.